Welcome to Learn English Easily YouTube channel. It's our third lesson of basic English grammar regarding noun. In first two lessons, we defined noun. We also talked about four kinds of nouns. In this lesson, we want to talk about five other kinds of nouns. So let's start. The fifth kind of noun that we have is concrete noun. What is concrete noun? Concrete noun are those nouns that we can see. We can see them. Or we can touch them, like this, I can touch it. We can smell it, the scent of it. We can hear it, or we can at least taste it, eat it, So basically, concrete nouns are the nouns that we can experience through our senses, our five senses. We can experience them. So they're called concrete nouns. Examples: fork, that cutlery thing by which we eat. For example, macaroni or some fruit, that is called fork. Soap, that thing which we wash our body with. And carrot, which is a kind of vegetable, I think. No? Okay, maybe fruit. So carrot. They're all examples of, what do you call it? Concrete noun. Okay. By the way, what do you think? Is carrot a fruit or vegetable? Write it down in the comment. Let's see. What do you guys think? Anyhow, coming to back to the topic. When we say concrete noun, it doesn't mean that I should be or we should be able to take it, grab it in our hand, or we should be able to see it with our normal eyes. No, they're not the conditions. The thing is that they can be experienced through our senses. For example, scent, the fragrance of something. So I cannot see. For example, when someone is wearing perfume, or when there is a very good flower which has amazing fragrance, I cannot see that smell, but I can smell it. So that's okay. Or the oxygen, I cannot see it with my normal eyes, or I cannot grab it, but there is oxygen. So they're all concrete nouns. Concrete nouns, the criterion is that we can experience them through our five senses. So they're called concrete nouns. On the other hand, number 6, we have abstract noun. Abstract noun is completely opposite of concrete noun. So we cannot see them, we cannot touch it, smell it, hear it, touch it, taste it. We cannot experience them, basically. Or let me put it in another way. Abstract nouns are the nouns that we cannot experience, and they only exist in our mind. We cannot experience. Why? Because they don't have any physical existence. They only exist in our mind. So their source is our mind. Let's have some examples. It will be clear. It's very easy. Example, beauty. Now, I can say that someone or a place or something or an idea or a poem or a movie or a painting is beautiful. But if someone asks me that, what is the beauty itself? Demonstrate the beauty itself, display the beauty. I cannot do that. I can exhibit a painting which is beautiful, but I cannot exhibit the beauty itself. So what's the reason? Because it does not exist outside. It is only in our mind. The same thing goes with improvement. I can say that this person has improved a lot since the last time I saw him. Or I can say it is an improved version of that thing, or improvement is good, this and that kind of thing. But if someone asks me that, what is the improvement itself? Show me what is improvement. I cannot show anything. There is nothing physical I can bring that, yeah, this is. Why? Because it only exists in our mind. We have a lot of nouns which are all abstract. They do not exist physically. They only exist in our minds. This kind of nouns are called abstract nouns. So we discussed about two other kinds of nouns, concrete and abstract nouns. With these two, they become 6. Now, let's go to the next pair, which are regular and irregular. So number 7 is regular noun. Regular, I'm sure you know the meaning. So what are regular nouns? They follow rules. They follow rules. About what rules we'll discuss in next videos. But the question is when they follow these rules. They follow rules when changing to plural. Okay. In lesson number 2, we discussed about two kinds of nouns, countable and uncountable. And I'm sure you guys do remember that I told you countable nouns can be singular or plural. I can have a book, I can have books. That is what I told you in lesson 2. Now, when I want to change a singular countable noun to plural countable noun, I have some rules. Now, if a noun follows one of those rules, it's called regular noun. Examples: elbow, this part of the body, elbow. So now when I want to change it to plural, if there are two, for example, I will say that my elbows are hurting, so I can make it plural, elbows. I'll add an S, it will become plural, like books. Another example, bush. Bush is a small tree, where we have flowers, things. So that is bush. I can have many bushes, bushes of roses and I don't know, some other flowers. So I add what? I add es. There I added s, here I can add es, bushes, it will become plural. Same thing goes with city. I can make it plural, I change y to I, and then I'll add es, city, cities. So we have some rules, and these nouns, they follow one of those rules. That's why they're called regular nouns. In contrary, we have another kind of noun called irregular. It's not irregular, I just pronounce it so that you should understand, because unfortunately a lot of people make mistake while pronouncing this word irregular. Regular is the word, and then we have a prefix ir, a prefix, which makes them negative. They are normally used with the words that start with R. Irregular, irresponsible, irrelevant, a lot of other words. Now, when I add this prefix to the word, I got 2 R's. But while pronouncing, I do not pronounce both R's. I only make sound of one of them. I don't say irregular, that's wrong. I say irregular, only one R, irregular. Same case, for example, irrelevant. I don't say irrelevant, irrelevant. Irreplaceable, I will say irreplaceable. Only one R is pronounced. So, regular, irregular. As the name already suggests, irregular nouns are the nouns that don't follow rules when changing to plural. So we have some rules and they don't follow those rules. You have to memorize them. There is no other simple rule for that. Because there is no rule for them. They do whatever they want to do. Examples. One of them is woman. Now if it is only one, so I say one woman or a woman. But if there are more than one, then I change this A to E. I don't add S, I don't add ES, I don't do anything. I just change this A to E. And keep in mind that the pronunciation of this also gets completely changed. A woman, woman. 3 women. A woman, 3 women. Pronunciation got completely changed. Women. A becomes E. Same case with tooth, that we have in our mouth. So if it is only one, for example, say that my tooth is hurting. It means only one tooth is hurting. But if there are a lot, so we change this double O to these two O's to two E's, and then it becomes teeth. Teeth. He got good teeth. All of the teeth are good. Teeth. Another example is child, kid. When it is one, it is pronounced child. When it becomes more than one, it is pronounced children. I don't add S, I don't say childs. I add R-E-N, children. So it doesn't follow those rules. Also, focus on pronunciation. A child, I'll. 3 or 4 or 10 children. I becomes E, child, children. So, as you focused here, they do not follow those rules. They don't get S or ES or anything else. They are completely different. Unfortunately, we have a lot of nouns like this in English language. And the only way is that you should learn them and then you should keep them in mind. There isn't a particular rule. We'll talk about these rules in future videos. Coming to the last kind of noun of today's lesson, number 9, it is compound noun. Compound noun, as the name itself suggests, it is made of more than one thing. We have mixed, we have joined, we have compounded more than one word. So what is compound noun? We say made of more than one word. When we have more than one word together, that's called noun. Okay. This definition may not be very much exact because we have some other kind of compounds as well, but for now it's okay. We will continue with this. So what is compound? An example, notebook. I got 2 words, note and book. I joined them together, I made it one word, notebook. Now, the compound noun, which itself is a kind of noun, has 3 kinds. So we have 3 kinds of compound noun. What are the kinds of compound noun? Number 1 is simple compound noun. Simple compound noun, it means those nouns or those words are joined together and they are written together. They become one word. We have 2 words and we join them together, they become one word. That is called simple compound word. Example, backpack. I had 2 words, back and pack. I joined them, now I write them together. They seem like exact one word, backpack. Same goes with highlight. I had 2 words, high and light. I joined them together, I made it one word, highlight. Now it is one word. But it's compound word, it's compound noun because it is joined with high and light, 2 nouns, more than one word. The second kind of compound noun is called open compound noun. So as the name itself suggests, it's open, means the compound nouns are not written together, they are separate, they are open. Yet they are considered one noun. Example, waiting list. Waiting list. There are two words, waiting is there and list is there. But we consider it one. Waiting, list. Another example, cell phone. Again, I have two words, cell and phone, and I also write them separately, but they are considered one word, one noun, compound noun. So these are examples of open compound noun. We have a lot of nouns like this, a lot of words. The last kind of compound noun is hyphenated. Hyphenated means they have hyphen within them, in them. Hyphen is this symbol, as you can see. Examples, whole in one. Yes, I have whole, hyphen, then in, hyphen, and one. I have joined three words together by the help of hyphen. It's called hyphenated noun. Hyphenated compound noun. What is whole in one? Whole in one, when the golfer in golf hits the ball and just it gets to the hole in one attempt, in one shot. That's called hole in one. The second example which we have is job sharing. The meaning is clear. So we have job and then we have sharing. We have joined it by the help of hyphen. We have hyphen here as well. That's why they are called hyphenated compound nouns. So compound noun has three kinds: simple, open, and compound. In these three lessons, lesson number 1, number 2, and number 3, we defined noun and we talked about 9 different kinds of nouns. We do have another kind of noun as well called collective noun, but considering either it is American or British English, they have some differences, and it's I thought it may be a little bit difficult for you guys in this level. That's why I have skipped it. We'll discuss about it any other time, any other place. So with this video, with this lesson, we are going to be done with kinds of noun. Next video we'll talk about gender. If you have any question regarding the definition of noun or regarding these kinds of nouns, feel free to comment. I'll surely answer them. And if you have any suggestion as well, feel free to share it. Looking forward to next video. See you guys.